City's only bookmobile that brings the printed word to them could soon be history.
Here we go. Oh, this is good.
The bookmobile does quite a business, bringing books to 27 senior residential housing sites in the city. 46,000 folks with few options for diversion rely on it to help keep them entertained and informed. Example, Deborah Bowden, who just today checked out 12 books, and she'll read them all. And she is not crazy about the prospect of losing this service.
I think reading takes your mind off your aches and pains.
Most of the folks here couldn't get to the public library.
I think it would be almost impossible.
And if a disabled senior can't get into the bookmobile, why the books are brought to them.
Bookmobile access important to you?
Yes, it is. Because I don't get around much, and reading is about, say, my favorite hobby now since I gave up both whiskey and girls.
Trouble is, this bookmobile is a 1967 Dodge. It is beat up and broken down. Can't even get parts for it anymore. There's no replacement in sight. The bookmobile's financed by donations. It's not part of the library's budget. Combination driver librarian Kathleen Carroll says a public fundraising drive for the $125,000 needed for a new bookmobile only raised $60,000 so far, and it's now a race against time.
It was out of service about 25% of the time last year and about 50% of the time for the 6 months before that. And and the variety of breakdowns is really amazing. Sometimes it doesn't kick over, sometimes it kicks over and then stops in the middle of busy intersections, and we have to get a huge tow truck to tow us away. Very unreliable.
This day it did kick over and headed on to another senior center. They only hope it'll do the same thing tomorrow. Anybody who wants to join the effort to buy them a new bookmobile, well, you can call the Friends of the Library, 557-4257.
There's a different kind of crisis at the San Francisco Public Library. And as Channel 7's Wayne Friedman reports, the concern is over how some books will be delivered to their readers.
Does it always start?
No.
It was either a miracle or else the engine had warmed up as this beast, this heap, this clunker made its way into the do-or-die world of traffic.
This is a 67 Gerstenschlager, which is a company that's out of business.
Is that like Farfignugan?
It's like Farfignugan, except it doesn't work as well.
Okay, maybe it is a bucket of bolts, but you might also think of this as an ark of knowledge. It is, after all, the San Francisco Public Library's bookmobile. You need hazard pay driving this thing?
We should get combat pay. It's not very easy.
Put it this way, the Blue Book value for bookmobiles is non-existent, and if the San Francisco Public Library does not get a new one soon, its program will be non-existent too. Hence the big push to raise $125,000 for a brand new library on wheels.
It's a lot of money you need.
It is a lot of money.
Is the truck going to last while you find the rest of your money for a new truck?
We're not really clear that it will last longer. The engineers have to make parts for it at this point, so it's a challenge.
On the upside, there's all the good this mobile library does. It has a regular circuit and loyal customers who look forward to its arrival. They include this group of retired nuns who, when the van arrives, get to choose from 2,000 paperback books.
Well, we have all kinds of things. We have mysteries, we have espionage, we have romance, we have a light reading.
Which is not to say that they read everything here.
What about the bishop murder case?
I don't know. I just never thought of murdering a bishop.
And that's another way of saying that in this crowd, bishops have a better life expectancy than mobile libraries, especially this one.
What happened here?
Oh, sideswipe.
In San Francisco, Wayne Friedman, Channel 7 News.